everyone, I am here today with my June TBR releases. Now I'm running a bit behind on my TBRs and I'm actually still reading ones from my May one, but all the same I thought I'd film this because even if I don't get to these in June, you know they will be books I'll be picking up in the up and coming months, and you also know that they're coming out in June, so it can serve as a little sort of data information for you too in case you want to pick up any of these during the month. So first of all we have the Foyles Bookshop Girls by Elaine Roberts. And this comes out on the 1st of June, so today. Trying to remember what day this will actually upload. And this is a World War I historical fiction about women who work in Foyles and how they sort of juggle that while the war effort is going on and how they get involved in the war and all that sort of thing. And that's right up my street. I am very interested in this one. Next we have Your Closest Friend by Karen Perry, and this is a thriller novel. I've read another thriller by Karen Perry, which was Girl Unknown, I think it was called. And this is actually two authors combined under one pen name. And I really enjoyed the last one, so I thought I'd give this one a go too. Next we have Tell Me No Lies by A.V. Geiger. This is the second and indeed final book in the series by this author. What's the first book called? Having a mind blank. Follow Me Back. Yes, this is a sequel to Follow Me Back, which was one of my favourite books of last year. And when I read this one, I will also read Follow Me Back first just to refresh myself because I enjoyed it that much. I don't want to miss a thing. And they were such quick reads anyway. I'm sure I'll fly through both of those very quickly. And in case you have somehow forgot about what this series is about, even though I've done nothing but rave about Follow Me Back since I read it, this is a YA series that is sort of focused on a girl who's a very normal girl except for the fact that she's got agoraphobia, and how she develops an online relationship with a pop star. Next we have What You Left Me by Bridget Morrissey. And then this one, What You Left Me, also comes out on the 5th of June. This one's described as being If I Stay meets While You Were Sleeping, and it's about these people that meet for the first time at graduation. They've lived in the same halls for the last 4 years and they've not actually crossed paths. And then one of them ends up in a coma and I don't really know what sort of happens from there. Next we have Bruja Bourne by Zoraida Córdova. This also comes out on the 5th of June. This is the second book in the Brooklyn Bruja series, so I won't go into any details, don't want to spoil anything. But this is a YA fantasy series. Next we have The Last Summer of the Garrett Girls by Jessica Spotswood, and this also comes out on the 5th of June. And this is just a YA contemporary about these girls, the sisters even, and what they thought they knew about each other, and just, you know, typical contemporary stuff. Next we have The Puppet Show by M.W. Craven, and this comes out on the 7th of June, and this is sort of a horror thriller from what I can make out, so I've not tried to look into it too much, don't want to spoil myself. Coming out on the 7th of June we have got Love Will Tear Us Apart by Holly Seddon, and this is a sort of gripping drama-y family relationships kind of contemporary. Then we have Differently Normal by Tammy Robinson, and this also comes out on the 7th of June. This is another YA novel and it's described as being for people who love The Fault in Our Stars and Me Before You, and it looks like it's going to be a heartbreaking one. Then we have I Never Lie by Jody Sabral, and this comes out on the 11th of June. And this is a psychological thriller, so I've not really looked into it beyond that. Sorry, you're just never going to really get any information out of me on TBRs or book hauls on psychological thrillers. Not going to happen. Then we have How Do You Like Me Now by Holly Bourne. Holly Bourne is a very sort of well-known writer in the YA world now. This is an adult novel and I'm really looking forward to giving this a read. I did read the description when I requested it, but I actually got it several months ago and I now can't remember what it's actually about, and I'm fine going into it without knowing what it's about because I have faith in Holly Bourne as an author. Next we have The Poison Bed by E C Fremantle, and this comes out on the 14th of June. This is described as being a chilling, unput-downable thriller ripped straight from the headlines. Then we have Embassy of the Dead by Will Mabbitt, which is a middle grade novel. It's the first book in a spookily new funny series where living meets the dead and survival in a race against time. Then we have First to Die by Alex Can, which comes out on the 14th of June. and this looks like a thriller, so I don't know more than that. Next we have Bookshop Girl by Chloe Coles, and this also comes out on the 14th of June. This one appealed to me just because the idea of a book about a girl in a bookshop appeals a lot. And this is described as being a hilarious tale of female friendship, bookshops and fighting for a cause. Then we have This I Would Kill For. This I Would Kill For by Anne Buist, and this comes out on the 15th of June. I recently read a book by Anne Buist that was co-authored with her husband Graham Simsian. Really enjoyed it, so now I'm eager to pick up more works by both of them. And this is a thriller, so the fact that I've got a psychological thriller by an author that I think I'm now going to love, I'm so excited to give this a go. Next we have The Date by Louise Jensen, and this comes out on the 21st of June. And this is also a thriller. Then we have How Far We Fall by Jane Shemilt, and this comes out on the 28th of June, and this is another thriller. Then we have Mine by J.L. Butler. This comes out on the 28th of June, and this is described as Fatal Attraction meets Apple Tree Yard. And again, this is another thriller, so I've not looked into it more than that. Then we have The Death of Mrs. Westaway by Ruth Ware. This is the same author that wrote The Woman in Cabin 10, which I own but haven't read yet. But I still thought I'd pick this one up anyway, and so I'm excited to try another thriller by this author, and also indeed a previous one as well. Finally, we have Three Little Lies by Laura Marshall, and this is another thriller that also comes out on the 28th of June. So there are quite a few thrillers in there, which is pretty typical for me. There's a few other things in there though, like a bit of middle grade, a bit of contemporary, just a mix of all sorts. I enjoy a good variety, and hopefully I can get to these in a reasonable time, because as I said, I am still working through my April even. I'm still working through my April TBR, and then I also need to work through my May TBR. If you've not yet checked those out, they will be linked in the cards and also in the description down below, so please do check those out. Let me know what you plan to read during June, I would love to know. And now I'm wondering, I'm starting thinking, did I say June TBR at the beginning of this video, or did I say May? I might have lost the plot there. But yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe by clicking the image of me if you want to see more book reviews and other bookish content from me, and I will see you soon. Bye bye!